Welcome to Biology My Passion. I am Soumya Harikrishna. We are learning the chapter Cell Cycle and Cell Division. In the previous videos, we learned about the interphase and also different stages of mitotic phase. Actually, mitosis has got two parts. First is division of nucleus, that is called a karyokinesis, which is followed by the division of cytoplasm called a cytokinesis. So we learned about karyokinesis in four stages: prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Now when it comes to the cytokinesis, it is slightly different in plants and animals. In animals, what happens? Cytokinesis starts when the telophase is in progress. You know, telophase is the last stage of mitosis or mitotic phase or karyokinesis, in which the cells, the nucleus is actually getting decondensed to form the chromatin material and reappearance of the organelles which disappear during the prophase. Now what happens? So when the two nuclei are forming, nuclear membrane has reappeared. So the cell is like this. If it is an animal cell, during cytokinesis, from the side a furrow will occur. That means from both sides there is a cleavage coming inside. You know that in animal cells the outer covering is made up of plasma membrane, which is a combination of proteins and lipids, so it is flexible. So it can come inside like an invagination or a furrow, and it will eventually deepen until these two meet. So from here this side and here this side, and finally they meet and making the cells into two. But is this possible in case of plant cells? No. Why? Because plant cells have an outer covering called the cell wall, right? So cell wall is not soft so that it can come inside as a furrow or a cleavage. So here what happens, the hard cell wall, we cannot do anything, but still we need to separate the cytoplasm, otherwise it will result in a cell with the two nuclei, right? So in order to do this, first what happens is in plant cells, the vesicles will come and arrange at the equator. So vesicles, where are they forming from? Golgi apparatus, right? So these vesicles will form in the center of the cell and they will connect together to form a continuous structure. This is called the cell plate, because this cell plate is actually acting as the middle lamella later. When we learn the structure of a cell wall of plant cells, we will learn about this middle lamella. So later, cellulose will be deposited on both sides of this, and eventually it will be dividing the cell into two. So the difference is here from both sides the furrows are forming, which will come and join from outside to inside and separating it into two. But here from the center it is going to the side. In case of plant cells, from the middle cell plate is forming, which is moving to the sides or the periphery, and finally ultimately dividing the cell into two. So you can get a question, how is cytokinesis different in plant cells and animal cells? Let us now discuss the significance of mitosis. First, chromosome number remains the same. That is the very important thing to remember about mitosis. That is, the two daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes like that of the mother cells, because we know that during anaphase, chromatids are being separated, so equal number of chromosomes are reaching both the poles. Next is genetic constitution of the two daughter cells formed are similar to parents, because we know that the parental cell duplicates its DNA and one more copy of the DNA is forming and it is going to the daughter cell, so obviously genetic constitution is the same. Then two daughter cells produced are morphologically and physiologically similar to the parent cell. Then next is, whenever an organism is growing, which division is helping? Mitosis, of course. And also it is used for replacing the damaged or the lost cells in organisms. And also when organisms want to increase in number, like in the case of bacteria or unicellular organisms, mitosis is the division that is helping in this process. Hope you understand the concepts I teach very well. If so, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, Biology My Passion. Thank you for watching.